Okay, so headcanon. This is something I never thought I would be doing, but as they say, there is indeed a first time for everything. And if that first time involves talking about Hazbin Hotel's fireproof maniac, all the better. Although this could constitute as a theory as well, but whatever. And I was originally going to have this be done as a short, however, after reviewing a few notes on the subject, I realized I could talk about this a lot more than just a single minute. Well, that, and I really wanted to use this image as the thumbnail. It's just too perfect for Nifty. So with that being said, let's get on into it. So when I was editing my video dissecting Adam, there's something I noticed when Nifty stabbed him. Well, the first time anyway. Let's play the scene so maybe you can pick up what I'm putting down.
Nifty!
Now, tell me something, did any of you happen to notice something off about this scene? I certainly did. Compare this scene to every other moment in the show where Nif feels a little stab happy. Because whenever Nifty goes to stab something, or someone, she's typically grinning from ear to ear, snarling or laughing, and is often quoting her favorite phrase multiple times in a row. But when it comes to carving up Adam's backside like a Thanksgiving turkey, she essentially pulls a sneak attack worthy of Ezio Auditore, something that is very much out of character for her based upon her previous stabathons. I mean, she doesn't even smile until she looks down and notices that there's only one hole in his back instead of many, and then proceeds to, shall we say, fix that situation? And I think the reason why she decided to get Adam this way is because he turned Sir Pentious into dust just minutes before. When it comes to his death in the finale, people tend to focus on Cherry and Charlie's reactions, as one was arguably his closest friend and the other is his love interest. Angel and Husk's reactions are also typically mentioned, but never Nifty's. Unlike the others, she simply stands there silently with her eye closed, clearly saddened by what has transpired and is most likely trying to process her feelings as best she can. So when she does her sneak attack on Adam, I think that was her claiming revenge on behalf of Pentious. I've said before that Nif comes across as a little sister-like figure towards other members in the hotel, especially with Angel. But she does have a good relationship with Pentious as well, and considering that blank look she gives when she stabs Adam before going back to being her usual self, something tells me that she just saw red and went to claim her vengeance upon the first man. You can see something similar happen with Valentino in the club as she also pulls a sneak attack there, but Val inadvertently saved his own skin by simply throwing Angel to the ground instead of ending his life. Seems like pretty good foreshadowing for the next season as well, doesn't it? And if somebody is going to comment about her having a form of stage fright, that only appears to happen in front of cameras, and everyone there has witnessed her put on a roach puppet show at least more than once. The only exceptions being Lucifer and Cherry, and she has shown nothing but enthusiasm in their presence so far. So I have my doubts that's why her face goes blank in that moment, most likely because stabbing things is her favorite pastime, and she has never shied away from expressing that in any manner. I'd also like to note that Nifty's character, despite not changing too much throughout the show so far, has begun to undergo her own form of evolution. Typically whenever Alistair isn't in the vicinity and she's just spending time with the others. This was pointed out by a friend of mine, and I think he's got a good point, since she becomes more involved with the group instead of simply stabbing and cleaning as the series progresses. He also pointed out that when she's saluting Pentious' portrait, it almost looks like she's attempting to keep herself from crying based on the position of her hand over her eye. And lacking the influences of Alistair or those like him, and being around those that genuinely care for her, she's steadily breaking away from everything she's been up until this point. Not unlike how Cherry joins Hell's Scooby Gang, or how Husk has grown as a person since bonding with Angel. Which, I believe, is the big reason as to why Hazbin Hotel has resonated with so many people beyond the catchy tunes, good story arcs, and colorful characters, as the main focus is that those that have lost their way and hit rock bottom are wanting to be better. Husk is no longer moping or getting drunk for the sake of it. Angel is breaking away from his life as a pimped out addict. Sir Pentious is obvious, as he went from wannabe Saturday morning cartoon bad guy to somebody who cared for his newfound family and was more than willing to die to protect them. Vaggie was able to move beyond her past and embrace her future. Cherry Bomb has gone from someone who lived for destruction and chaos to somebody willing to lend a hand to a group of misfits she literally just met. And I do have quite a bit to say about Charlie, but that's for another time. And Nifty chipping into the rebuilding of the hotel as well as participating in the finale song really seems to sell that she's gone through a change herself. Possibly evident that she could be ascending in the next season. Or possibly he and I could just be looking into this more than we should. When it comes to this show, who can really say at this point? So that was just my little headcanon, and I hope you viewers enjoyed it. If you liked what you saw, do hit that like button, comment your thoughts down below, and don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell, as I do have more content coming soon. And if you want more short videos like this, and not just about the Helliverse, please don't hesitate to make your request known. Godspeed, and I'll see each of you in the next installment.